Also, I think the reason why Devin's back is because Team Chaos appeared.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. There's a lot of people, and I believe the guy who is just above me right here in the Hollywood Squares look right now did not expect there to be an offer sheet. And I am thrilled that it actually happened, let alone all this history between Montreal and Carolina as well, obviously with the offer sheet going for Sebastian Aho. It's wonderful. I love it. It's about time GMs start showing their kind of rivalries throughout the NHL. And I'm waiting for this just to kind of snowball into other GMs and being like a little bit of a fuck you. You're going to try and do this, or you've done something to me in the past here. I'm wanting to get back at you. And this is exactly what's happened between Montreal and Carolina. It's
so Dev,
wonderful.
Are you wanting a GM barn fight?
Hey, I would love it. I would love a GM barn fight. Berkey and who's the other guy? Who's the other
Kevin
GM?
Lowe.
Kevin Lowe. That's right. That'd be amazing. But it's more so offer sheets are there to be used, and finally we're starting to see. Well, we saw one, and I want to say that this will be more prevalent going forward within the NHL within the years to come. I think it will be. Because it's a part of the CBA. It's a part of the tools that you can do or that you can use to make your team better. And why not do it? If Carolina actually gets Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Montreal doesn't match that offer, it's a first and a third. And you know what? The Kotkaniemi during his draft, it was a very controversial pick by Montreal, but Bergevin wanted him, and obviously he got him. And it'd be a first and a third within these next couple drafts coming along as well that are very deep and very they're upper class supposedly drafts. So I don't see, if we're getting into it right now, I do not see them matching. I don't think that Bergevin should, and I think you just let him go because it's 6.1, and I don't think I believe they have to find a way to shed at least $2 million in salary if Shea Weber does not come back as a Montreal Canadien.
Not only that, but I think I read yesterday that Carolina actually would have to shed a contract as well because that would put them one above what they're supposed to have for contracts.
I don't think that's true. They, according to Cap Friendly, they got 48, so they would sign. The signing of Kotkaniemi would be 49. Although they do have them. Cap Friendly does have Kotkaniemi on their roster, so they with Kotkaniemi they have 48 contracts.
I wasn't thinking of total contracts. I think it was more of the active roster of like 20. They would be at 23 instead of 22 or something along those lines.
Yeah, but they've got players that they can just wave down to the AHL. But yeah, it's the fallout from this is going to be very, very fun to watch. This isn't the first time we've seen a retaliatory offer sheet. You go back to 2008 when the Vancouver Canucks offer sheeted David Backes, and then St. Louis in turn like 7 days later in turn offer sheeted Steve Bernier. So it's not the first time, but I don't. It's not going to be the last.
Okay. There's so many places to go here. But I want to just, before I give my opinion, Sean, do you match or not match?
You spend every waking hour trying to find a way to move that first and a third to get a center back and accept it, because Montreal needs a center. They've got Suzuki, they've got Jake Evans, who can play center but has played more wing at the NHL level, and then they've got
Cedric Paquette,
who's a fourth line center. So there's a lot of question up the middle with Montreal going into the season, even with Kotkaniemi. So if you can find a way to accept the offer sheet and use that first and a third to acquire, say, a Christian Dvorak, or even put together a bigger package and go after a Jack Eichel, that would be the smartest move that Bergevin can make in this situation.